welcome back to my channel. Doing things a little bit differently this time around. It's been a long time since I have actually filmed a YouTube video. It's probably been back since July, August, somewhere around there. With school and stuff going on, I don't really have a whole lot of time to sit down and film. And thanks to my awesome fiance, I now have a better quality camera, better equipment to do this. Before I was using an iPad and the quality really wasn't all that great. So I'm back doing things a little bit differently. This will be the first video that you guys actually hear me. I took into consideration your all's feedback with the first two videos that I had filmed. And a lot of you said you would like to hear me actually kind of go step by step and explain the process and what I'm doing. So that is what I'm doing today. I posted this look on Instagram and on Facebook probably about 3 or 4 days ago, and it got a lot of requests to see how I done it. A lot of people wanted me to do it on Facebook Live. Not totally comfortable yet with Facebook Live. Never really done one. Don't really know if that's my style. So I decided that I would make a YouTube video and explain it that way. That way it's a little more comfortable for me. So I appreciate you guys watching, and if you want to see this look, then keep watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.
Alright, let's get started, guys. First, I'm going in with MAC Fix Plus and just spritzing that on my face. Then I'm going in with my NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint Foundation in Alaska Light 2, along with my Morphe M439 brush. Right now, this is my go-to foundation along with my go-to foundation brush. I find that the NARS Velvet Matte works great with my skin type. I am extremely oily, and it is hard for me to find a foundation that doesn't let that oil seep through as the day goes on. So if you have oily skin, I definitely recommend trying out the NARS. It's a little pricey, but it is definitely one of the only products that has kind of helped control the oil. And then the Morphe M439 brush just helps kind of give you a flawless finish. Next, I'm going in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Custard. And I'm just placing that under my eyes, my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, as well as on my upper lip and my chin. And I'm also going to use this as a eyeshadow primer. And using my Real Technique sponge, I'm just going to blend all of that in. And then using the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect powder, I'm going to set under my eyes, my forehead, just all the places that I put that concealer, and then in some additional places that I tend to see myself crease a lot. This is a great powder to be drugstore. I highly recommend it. I really like it. And then I'm going to get a fluffy brush and put some more of that powder, and then just kind of get the rest of my face. So the first color I'm picking up is Burnt Orange, and I'm putting that on a big fluffy brush, and I'm just dusting that into my crease, very sloppy, to just lay down a transition color. So now with a flat definer brush from Morphe, this is the M432 brush, I'm picking up red ochre, and I'm starting to kind of carve out where I want my crease at. With this process, you can be as messy as you need to be, because the good thing about these looks is that you will go in with concealer and clean everything up. Now I'm going in with a Sigma pencil brush. It is the E30, and I'm picking up some of the Venetian red, and I am blending out that original red ochre color. So using the very bright orange shade in the palette with a big fluffy brush, I'm just going to sweep that over my crease and try to help blend out those two initial colors. Then going back in with my flat definer brush and red ochre, I'm just going to intensify my crease a little more. Then picking up the darkest brown shade with a very precise brush, I'm just going to place that in my crease to give more dimension, and then blend that out, and then just keep going back over and trying to deepen the crease as dark as I want it. Now going in with some concealer and a flat brush, this brush is from Tarte, I'm going to begin to carve out my crease. The look looks very crazy until you do this process, and then it just all starts to come together. As you can see, you have to kind of be Very careful, but the good thing about this is if you mess up carving out the crease, you can just add a little more shadow and just kind of do the process all over again. So once you have your crease carved out the way you want, you can go ahead and set that concealer with just some plain eyeshadow. So now I'm going to pick up the shade Vermeer on a flat brush and I'm just going to pat that onto my lid. This is a shimmer color and I found that patting motions work a whole lot better with applying shimmers than rubbing. Then again with that definer brush, I'm just going to go in and darken up my crease again. Then going in with that flat definer brush again and red ochre, I'm going to begin to line my lash line. I'm going to extend that brush kind of out like a second wing and do that as well as the inner and outer side of my eye. Then going in with that pencil brush used from earlier, I'm going in with Venetian red and just blending that out, as well as using a pencil brush in burnt orange. Then going in with the Physicians Formula eyeliner, I'm going to start on the outer edge of my eye and initially draw my line. Then from the top of that line, I'm just going to extend that down, making the wing, and then just kind of filling it in and going to the corner of my eye and doing my eyeliner that way. It's kind of hard to explain. Then going in with Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, I'm just going to lightly coat my lashes. And as you can see, I didn't feel like my crease was dark enough. Then I'm using the Velour lashes in Fluff and Thick. I love these lashes. They're so pretty, but they are kind of heavy. Then going in with both of the shimmers out of the palette and that brush that we used to pack on the glitter on the lid, we're just going to place that on the inner corner. And then using the Goof Proof Brow Pencil from Benefit, I am just going to begin to fill in my brows. I always start at the bottom and draw my initial line and then kind of go to the tail and work my way up. And then using a lighter hand, I will fill in the front of my brows. I like for the front to be a lot lighter and more natural looking than the tail of my brow. Then using the spoolie end, I will just kind of blend that out, make sure there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going to go in with some powder and just try to help set my brows. And then I'm going to go in with some concealer and just kind of clean them up around the edges, as well as add some shimmer on my brow bone. Now I'm using that same mascara and just coating my lower lashes. Now using the Essence Lash and Brow Gel, I'm just going to set my brows in place. Then going in with the Hoola Bronzer from the Benefit and a big fluffy brush, I'm just going to lightly bronze my face, including my temples and my cheekbones. Then using the Jaclyn Hill and Becca Cosmetics Champagne Glow Palette, I'm going to pick up the shade Amaretto and contour my face with that, kind of using it on my cheeks, my temples, and I'm even going to take that onto a smaller brush and kind of contour my nose. Then I'm going to go in with the Morphe E8 brush and just kind of blend that nose contour out a little bit, make it not so harsh and not so dark. Then from that same Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to pick up the shade Rosé Spritz and I'm going to dust that along my cheeks. And then for a highlighter, I'm going to use my Morphe M501 brush and I'm actually going to pick up the eyeshadow shade Vermeer from the Modern Renaissance palette. I have found that eyeshadows make great highlighters. Sometimes you just kind of have to play around with them and see which ones suit your skin tone better. So as you can see, I'm highlighting my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, as well as even a little bit on the tops of my brow. Then going back in with that same Benefit Hoola Bronzer, I'm going to just lightly shade underneath my lips. This gives your lips a fuller look. Then going in with the NYX Liquid Suede collection, I'm using the lip pencil as well as the Liquid Suede lipstick in the shade Soft Spoken. These are awesome lipsticks. I have a ton of them in a different ton of shades. I find that they last throughout the day. I really find them comparable to the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. If you're looking for some dupes that aren't as expensive, I highly suggest looking into the Liquid Suede collection by NYX. They're very affordable and they're very great quality. Alright, and that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my videos as much as I enjoyed making them. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys.